Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Daily High with your hosts, Matt McGregor and Tone Vase. Bang! What a weekend. Bitcoin's back. We're going to the moon. How are you, Tone?
Oh man, after one of the craziest weekends I've ever experienced in my life, watching television. And yeah, we're back talking about the price of Bitcoin. Go over to my personal channel for all the politic talk. I may do another video today now that some more information is surfacing on what happened in the US with Donald Trump. But other than that, let's dive into the charts and see what we got here as Bitcoin is pushing right into the levels of resistance we've discussed in the past.
Yeah, it's really exciting. It's really exciting, and it's been a crazy week. You're dead on. I've got some great news. We've got a new partner exchange come on right now. We've now partnered with Blowfin. It's a really good non-KYC exchange. Tony and I personally know, or I personally know, I should say, some of the executives out there at Blowfin, and they're fantastic people, and I really like what they're doing. Right now, we have a new promotion. Up to $300 in sign-up bonuses for the first 100 people who use the affiliate link in the description below. Bangbox will be coming to Blowfin. Fully automated bot trading, free automated bot will be coming to Blowfin on the 22nd of this month. So get in now, be in the first 100 and register so you can get that cash back. All right, Tone, take us away, my friend.
All right, I'll go run into screen share. Screen two, here we go. I just happen to have this page open. Not really any important economic news this week, so nothing really to keep an eye out for. So not not a big deal on that front. I wanted to glance at the monthly chart real quick, only because right before we went live on the show, I updated the spreadsheet of how much Bitcoin the ETFs are holding. It was a very, very good week for the Bitcoin ETFs. They acquired 18,000 Bitcoin last week. And the price last week was fairly flat. The big rally happened over the weekend, but that's another 18,000 Bitcoin that was sucked into the ETF black hole, which is likely to stay there for a little while. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. And on the entire month of June, we had 7,000 Bitcoin, so that was a pretty flat month. The month of July is starting off really, really nicely. So something to definitely keep an eye on. Germany was selling 50,000 Bitcoin. I think they are almost done. So if Germany is done selling and Mt. Gox, again, I continue to laugh at Mt. Gox. For 10 years, I've heard they're going to imminently pay people. And as far as I know, they still haven't, even though everyone's talking about it every day for the last 2 months. I still haven't seen any Bitcoin being sold from that stash. That's 140,000 Bitcoin stash that may get sold, may not get sold. Nobody knows what is going on there. And I haven't seen anything credible on that front. So we'll see. But if the governments have stopped selling, this would be huge for this week. If another 20,000 Bitcoin or more get purchased into the Bitcoin ETF. Remember, only 3,000 Bitcoin get mined every week. So if 30,000 Bitcoin get bought by the ETFs, where is that supply going to come from? All right, let's get back to the charts. So here's the monthly chart, looking at a beautiful, beautiful hammer candle. The month is only halfway through. I really thought we had a shot at going a little bit lower into the below 52, 48 to 52. That possibility is still on the table. Don't ignore that possibility yet. I will only ignore that possibility if on a weekly chart, we basically break out of this downward channel, we break above the prior swing high, we break Matt's modified lucid SAR. We do need to break above 68,000. I mean, I don't think it'll happen this week. So next week, it's going to be basically 88. The only way I'm taking 48,000 off the table, that 48 to $52,000 range, is if we break above that. Now, you don't have to wait to go long for that to happen. I'm just saying, I'm taking that possibility off the table. I'm going to give it like a 95% chance that the Well, we kind of did hit 52. Is my thing frozen? Crap. My Google froze. Can you hear me, Matt?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, mate.
Okay. So my hold on. Stop screen
Your
share.
mouse is moving.
Yeah, my mouse is moving, but okay, here we go. I got off screen share and it started working again. Let me get back on screen share. Yeah, but my yeah, here we go. I couldn't do anything with the charts. So I'm just saying that right now, I'm still giving this a decent probability that we would go a little bit lower than 53,000 and make one more lower low. That low goes to like less than 5% chance if we get above 68,000 and get back into a bullish green wave on alpha numerics. So that's the monthly and weekly charts. The current weekly candle is still in a red MRI trend. So once again, at the
Not for
least,
long. Not for long.
uh, that's true, not for long. If we get above, yeah, we just got to go a little bit higher. We got to get like $300 more, and then we do a flip. But I still need that green star candle. So, but that's not going to happen this week. That can only happen next week. We have a declining moving average at 65, and that's on the weekly chart. The allocation chart. This candle still has 3 days and 10 hours to go. I am not rushing into a long allocation yet. I'm going to stay patient. As you guys know, I don't like to rush in on news events. I will wait until this candle is near completion before I enter bullish trades. If we are sitting above 63,000 with less than a day to go, I will enter a bullish allocation. Until then, I'm going to stay patient. Another way I can enter a bullish allocation is if we rally above the long-term moving average at 65,000. So as of today, I'm still staying patient and I'm going to wait. Daily chart. Daily chart looks the most bullish out of all of them. We had the green star candle on Saturday. Saturday evening is when, oh, Saturday afternoon, actually, late afternoon, is when all the craziness happened. We broke the moving average yesterday, and today we are having a monster day to the upside. We have crazy resistance coming up, starting at 64,000 and continuing all the way through 67,000. Multiple levels of resistance. Once again, the most likely outcome is a pullback from 64,000. In my optimal bullish case scenario, we're going to pull back, but then find support at 60 and then rally from 60. So I'm going to delete these other arrows because now they're in the way as I drew new ones. And I'll delete that one as well. Okay. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to delete this red line as well. We just broke it anyway. So here we are on that front. Short-term chart. Again, I'm going to delete some of these arrows. Well, my price was very accurate. How we got there was a little bit off. As you can see, this longer-term trend line that I actually drew on our last show did very, very well. Very well with support. And yeah, this looks good. The hourly chart found an MRI top in the last 24 hours. Pulled back, green star candle, breaking prior swing high. I'm bullish for the rest of the day. That's for sure. But the question is, what happens when we hit 64? Matt, that's it for me. Oh, wait, one more thing. Where are we on the cycle? Looks good. We've rallied. We are staying right there with the lower end of the cycle. The question is, where will we be in October? By the time October rolled around, it's an all-time high land. Every other chart is an all-time high by then. Some of them unreasonably so. And that's my biggest curiosity. On October 1st, will we be at all-time high following these other patterns in cycles past? All right, Matt, coming off screen share, unless you have questions for me to pull up.
Yeah, not questions as much as a comment, mate. I thought that was excellent, and I'll probably echo a lot of the same thoughts there. Um, come back off screen share, man. I'm ready to rock through this. Yeah, look, I think the overall point is that like you're bullish on today until, but we still have to get through that same resistance that we've been talking about for weeks, and we're back up retesting that resistance on that verge now. Great stuff, but we've still got a ways to go, and my analysis will probably say the same thing. On a personal note, I keep getting attacked for being Mr. Bullish. I've been in Bitcoin for like 7 years. And if you're not bullish on Bitcoin, you're full at this point. Pull up the monthly chart and have a look at Bitcoin. It is bullish. Every time we drop down 50,000, whatever like that, I can see the future. We're going to be over 100,000. There's reason to be bullish. It's not just stupid foolhardiness. And before I go to the charts, please like and subscribe. Please use that Blowfin affiliate links. Please use the BitGet and 2Bit affiliate links if you'd rather those exchanges. And join the Discord group because Bangbox is coming. We had another fantastic trade yesterday, pulled out about 15, 12, 15%. I can't remember how much it was, but a fantastic trade. Once again, Bangbox is coming to you soon. All right, here we go. Start on the weekly time frame. As Tone said, really, really good stuff. We haven't had the MRI flip yet, but we're very, very near to that. We're $200 off getting a MRI count flip to a 1, which is be really exciting if we could close the week at a 1. Tone would hate it if this was a stellar, absolute stellar week and took away a lot of the chance to get the green star to get the massive big pump next week. I think in Tone's ideal world, we would finish this week right here at 63,250 and then start next week's green candle and burst through it then. I know Tone, and I know that's probably what he would prefer. I don't really care. Alpha didn't have a bearish cross on the weekly time frame, but we are right now coming back up and retesting the 7 simple moving average. We have touched on it absolutely perfectly. I want to see this week get above this 7 simple moving average just to show that on the weekly time frame we're above every single moving average on Alpha Numerics. I always say if we're above all these moving averages on the weekly time frame, there is nothing to worry about. There is nothing to do. Stay in your long trades. You're happy. As Tone said, the modified Lucisar is coming down, and this is what we wanted as well. The fact that you could get out of that trade, sort of back here, you would have gotten out of that trade somewhere in that zone here. Where was it? Probably here. Anyway, this here, the wave changes color. Let's have a look. The wave changes color here. You can just completely ignore all of this, weeks and weeks and weeks, months and months and months. And by the time this thing flips green again, it's fully locked and loaded. Long-term macro bullish, but we're still not there yet. But I do understand Tony's point that we could definitely come back lower if all this news cools off, if Germany keeps selling or whatever like that. But I don't care about that for now. I like this setup. I like it a lot. The EXA has now crossed. I was talking about this all week. The EXA has now crossed at a really good low vantage point. It's as low as we've been for some time. Not the lowest we've been, but it's low. It's below negative 1.5. I'm happy to see that cross. The copy curve is still under, but as that round up, maybe next week or the week after, if we continue to rally, will be very, very strong. I would love to see this come in with a cross above the 0 line with the cross of the the change of color of the alphanumeric wave at the same time. It would just be all systems go across all the time frames, but we're not there yet. So that's the weekly as it stands right now. Daily, as Tone said, the daily looks really, really strong. The EXA is really high now, so I do expect a pullback. But I mean, even like the copy curve here on the daily is really rallying up hard on this news. We've still got a fair bit, as Tone said, I've still got my 50 above it. I've still got the MRI support and resistance. We've still got the modified Lucid Star above us all, but 63 now. If we're breaking above this, put in a higher high here, the trend's changed. So you put the low in, the lower low, that's what I was saying last week. A higher low, higher low, higher low, higher high, bang. It looks really, really good. I'm extremely, extremely happy with the price on the daily time frame. All right, 4 hour time frame to finish her off. Yeah, I mean, it looks terrific. It looks terrific. Coming out above all the moving averages on the daily on the 4 hour time frame. Fantastic bullish cross back here above this 200, 7, 30, 50. Had a little consolidation, breaking out again. Love it. 4 hour looks fantastic. I'm coming back to you, Tone. There is there isn't a time frame that I'm concerned about for Bitcoin. There isn't a time frame I'm concerned about. Where it is right now, that could be different tomorrow, but I don't believe so. I think that the low's in, and I think we've got nothing but the rest of the year to look forward to at this point. That's a big call, but I'm making it.
All right, just a heads up, my computer might die because I forgot my proper computer cable. I am charging it, but it's not properly charging. So in case uh, it dies, the stream will end automatically. So just more of a heads up for you, Matt, and for everyone else.
Thanks, man.
A quick look at the S&P and gold. Gold looks unreasonably bullish to me. It's a
Fantastic.
beautiful chart about to break out above the prior highs with another green star candle. Loving the gold chart. I think 3,000 this year is very, very likely. S&P 500 is breaking out to new highs. We got a green star candle. I am almost taking my pullback off the table on the stock market. I'm saying almost. I want to give it 48 hours for the news of the Trump situation to work its way through the markets. I said it yesterday on my personal channel. Markets love certainty. They hate uncertainty. When there's uncertainty in the market, markets drop. People pull out, they go to cash, they go to protective assets. When there is certainty in the market, people love to speculate. And based on what happened
What clarification are you looking for there, mate?
in the price or in the
You said
political
I'm
spectrum,
yes, in the political spectrum. What kind of clarification are you seeking?
just people be more convinced, right? People are like, no, Tone, how can you say that there's certainty in the market based on what happened on Saturday? Well, based on what happened on Saturday, there are two additional certainties, right? One, Trump wasn't assassinated and he's alive. That's a certainty. And some of us, myself included, thought that the Trump assassination was a major, major risk, and now that risk has completely diminished because they tried and failed. So
Hmm.
now he's going to be a lot more careful. Maybe he's not going to, do these kinds of rallies, right, until he gets elected. So there is now, they could be wrong. They can try again and succeed. But for the moment, there is certainty that Trump will be alive and on the ballot. Okay. Also, because of what happened, he shot up in the polls, right? So now there is certainty of who the winner is going to be. Again, it doesn't matter who the winner is going to be, but the certainty that the winner is known ahead of time gives speculators reason to speculate. It's the uncertainty that makes people hold cash. It's certainty. Even if that certainty is bad, the fact that it's certain allows people to invest in a certain way. So these two certainties are making people bullish. The only thing I need is time. I want to give people 24 hours, maybe 48 hours of a live trading market to digest, okay? Markets would have went haywire back and forth had this happened on a weekday. It happened on a Saturday. People had a whole 24 hours to digest the news on Sunday, and you can see today that the markets are rising. They're super bullish. You can see it in the futures markets, even though the stock markets are already open. What do I have here? The US dollar is here. No, I don't want notifications. If we go to NASDAQ, where are indices? Indices. If we go to NASDAQ, again, NASDAQ is trading higher. I just need a green star. That's a weekly chart. Here's the daily chart. The daily hasn't broken its highs yet. Just need a little more time and a little more upside And if the NASDAQ continues to rally, we get a green star candle tomorrow on the NASDAQ daily. That gets followed up with a weekly green star candle next week. But we don't have to wait till next week. A daily green star candle tomorrow. Like I just want to give it a full 24-hour trading session, and I want to see the market trade up past 10 a.m. tomorrow. Now, if that happens, I will then say that there may not be a correction, and the markets will go higher, higher, and higher.
Yep. Awesome. Awesome. That was fantastic. All right, guys, stay tuned. Tomorrow's going to be an exciting show. Let's find out if the market decides to, well, we'll just cash out of all these great pops that we've had here, or that there's change in the air, and we feel certain that the future is bright, and we're going to double down on all our positions. And Bitcoin's going to go break out. We'll see. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Tone.
Bye, guys.